Happy Monday. As we pray for those in the path of the storm as they are dealing with all kinds of craziness. No electricity, that kind of thing, you know. Welcome, risers. Hey, what was the second? What were you Friday night? Good to see you today. Hey, I met a lot of risers Friday night, and so good. Thank you for coming up and saying hi. I hope you got a mug. Corey. Wind damage. Okay, good. I'm surprised that you're on. I'm glad you got internet. You're on this morning. God bless you. Corey's in the path of the storm. She's been there. So, good morning, everybody. I hope everybody's doing well today. We had a great time Friday night. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about weather closures. Taking your text messages, no pronouns. And your phone calls, 850-771-0049. My name is Nick Stewart. This is ReClaim Santa Rosa. And it's a good time today. Thank you to our sponsor, Gulf Coast Gun. GulfCoastGun.com. Check out the shirts. The shirts are amazing. Why is it that people are using a lot of G's now when they say amazing? They say amazing or sing. It bothers me. All right. So here's some of the shirts from Gulf Coast Gun. They're awesome. Those are great shirts. I feel one in my future. All right. Let's get to the forecast, shall we? Because that's an important part of what we're doing today. I enjoyed watching you in your element. It was good to see the people there. We had I'm trying to guess how many, and I don't know. It's hard. It's really hard to guess. All right, we'll get to that in a minute. All right, your forecast for today. Thunderstorms likely. Rainfall be locally heavy at times. High near 79. 100% chance of rain. 2 to 3 inches of rain is expected. Tonight, thunderstorms likely. Potential for heavy rainfall. Low near 76. Chance of rain 90% tonight. Then tomorrow, thunderstorms likely in the morning. Then a chance of scattered thunderstorms in the afternoon. Potential for heavy rainfall. High near 85. And the chance of rain tomorrow, 100%. So, rain is in your forecast. We look great for the weekend, but right now, it's rain. Now, we have several watches and warnings, that kind of thing. Now, what I do want to say is some of these have kind of, we're supposed to go away at 6 a.m. I don't know. There's a tornado watch until 4 p.m. today. Not a warning, a watch. So keep that in mind. Tropical weather statements in effect. River flood warning. We'll get to more of that in a moment as well. Hi, Steph. It's good to see you Friday night. Denise was awesome. We'll get to the Friday night stuff. Wind advisory until 10 p.m. tonight. Flash flood watch until Tuesday at noon. And a small craft advisory until Tuesday at 9 p.m. So keep those things in mind. There is still severe weather. We have closures. All area schools are closed today. Escambia County offices will be closed Monday due to remnant weather from Hurricane Ida. ECAT bus service, as well as UWF and Pensacola Beach trolley service, will be suspended Monday. Escambia County Transportation will suspend regular service except for dialysis and life-sustaining services on Monday. Other government closures on Monday include clerk of circuit court and comptroller. Courts in Escambia County. Jurors summoned for the week in Escambia County should not report on Monday, but plan to report tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Escambia County property appraisers' offices. Escambia County tax collector. Florida Department of Health in Escambia County. Clients with Monday appointments should call Tuesday to reschedule. City of Pensacola Sanitation Services will operate on normal today. City sanitation customers will receive service on the regularly scheduled collection day. The City of Pensacola offices will remain open Monday, but some non-essential services may be limited. Santa Rosa County offices will open on Monday for normal operating hours. COVID testing sites in Santa Rosa County at the Clyde L. Gracie Community Center in Milton and the Golf Breeze Flea Market will remain closed until Tuesday. There you go. Jeremy says, good morning. We are at the moment. I did the weather, and let me say this. Spinks Megginson did a great job yesterday. I just want to say, I caught it yesterday. Look, I was watching the Weather Channel, as I do, even for hurricanes that aren't affecting us. I do. I watch it when there's a hurricane. Now, but they were busy handling New Orleans and Louisiana, as they should have. Now, one thing I do want to point out is I got, you get a tornado warning alert on your phone. WEAR, our local news station, had a map up in the top corner and a crawler across the bottom, but they were busy showing the Little League Championship. As we had a tornado warning for the area. And I had Spinks on. And Spinks was amazing. That was absolutely a great forecast. Oh, Spinks is on now. Don't tell people that. We don't want him to go away to watch Spinks. But Spinks he was amazing yesterday. And awesome job by Spinks. Props to Spinks. And one of my new favorites. The National Weather Service in Mobile issued a flood warning for Big Coldwater Creek near Milton, affecting Okaloosa and Santa Rosa counties from Tuesday evening to late Thursday evening. At 8 o'clock on Sunday, the stage was at almost 2.5 feet, 2.4, 2 feet 4 inches. Flood stage is 10 feet. Minor flooding is forecast. And the river is expected to rise above flood stage on Tuesday evening to a crest of nearly 11.7 feet early Wednesday afternoon. It will then fall below flood stage Thursday. Impact at 10 feet flooding of lowlands and some fish camps will occur. So please keep that in mind. Lots of rain. So there you go. The weather does affect us. It has affected us. But I was impressed yesterday. I mean, it would rain super heavy at times, right? But it would then calm down and then pick back up again as we get the bands. So let's talk a little bit about, let me show you some stuff that happened, though. Here's some video. In case you haven't seen some of these videos, this is from the hurricane in Louisiana. So I'm going to show you some of this. It doesn't, you just need to look at, I think that's a church. I'm not quite sure. So there's sound equipment inside. Look at that. Pretty amazing. Let me take a jump ahead. Yeah. All that insulation. Look at that. Snap them poles for sure. Wow. Big trees down. As we know what happens. But it's pretty widespread. All right, I just showed you that. Let me do this. Oops. All right, let me get rid of that one and show you some more of this. This is right on the water. The surge storm surge. Look at that. Woo. Pretty amazing, pretty amazing. And then I got one more. This is an apartment complex and absolutely devastating. And somebody's got a drone out, checking out the damage. Comes right down, and you can see the wall is gone. Yep. There you go. That's the destruction. That is massive amounts of destruction. It will take days, yay, even weeks for the electricity to get back up. There's somebody's turlet. But you see massive amounts of destruction. This is bad, my friends. We will have some folks coming to the area, obviously, from as refugees. So please make them welcome. I know that the Southern Raceway is opening up to let people bring their RVs in, that kind of thing. So that's good. Jim, he fell on Canal Street. I know as he was talking, doing the stance, holding his knee, leaning into the wind, that a first responder did a cartwheel behind him. It's pretty funny. Did he hurt himself? Did he hurt the street? I don't know. Hey, Peggy. All right, so let's talk a little bit about Friday night, shall we? We had an amazing turnout. It was great. It was a good event. I met some great risers. Thank you for introducing yourself. I hope you got a mug. Yeah, the mugs are on sale for $10 because they're not free. Nothing's free. But what I want to do is, if you got a mug, I want you to take a little video, phone video of yourself with the mug saying, "Good morning, risers. Good morning, Nick," whatever you want to do, and send it to me. You can send it to my instant message, Nick Stewart. You can also send it to my email, sunrisesantarosa@gmail.com. There you go. Stephanie's drinking out of a mug right now. God bless you. We like to hear that. And they're good mugs. They're good mugs. Got mine in Jan's mug. Oh, okay. Oh, there you go. But anyway, we had a great turnout. Well received. And I appreciate so much everybody that participated. You know, a fine young man is Austin Foreman. He sang for us and did a great job. Check out Austin's music on Spotify, anywhere you stream music. You could catch Austin Foreman. He's from Pace. And does a great job. And I think you'll like his music. He does a real good job. So he was great. All our speakers did a good job. And again, I want to thank Denise Beckham for what she did. Helped organize that thing. My land, she did a great job. And then Southern Raceway was amazing. We had a good demolition derby. It was a lot of fun. Very, very good event. And so look for it. How do I get a mug? You just send me an email, Jeremy. Send me an email to sunrisesantarosa@gmail.com. All right. That's how we do it. All right. So, okay. Where do I want to start with this? I'll circle back around. It's so there was a video from Friday night, the one that Corey referenced earlier. The video that Corey referenced from the event. It was at Saturday evening at like 7,000 views. 7,000 views. Sunday morning, here it was gone. We didn't take it down. I didn't take it down. Milton Post didn't take it down. Probably Facebook. So, but 7,000 views at last check. Yeah, I know. That was pretty crazy. That's good stuff. So, just be aware. We didn't take it down. It was up, and someone else took it down. That's how they do it. That's how they get you. All right. A warrant's been issued for a Santa Rosa man. The Santa Rosa Sheriff's deputies were called to the 4800 block of Pembroke Place and Pace around 7 a.m. Sunday morning for a stolen vehicle. When deputies were on the scene, deputies say a man drove up in the woman's vehicle. When they approached the vehicle, the driver drove off with the alleged victim on the hood. That's a strange ornament. They don't do hood ornaments anymore. You missed those. When they approached the vehicle, the driver drove off. The deputies fired a shot to get the man to stop, but he got away. No injuries were reported. The vehicle was found abandoned a few blocks away. He remains at large, but they know who he is. And he's got some multiple charges that he's going to be facing. Well, on the video, I think we still have a copy of the video. But it won't change anything. They'll keep removing it. We need to put it on YouTube. They never tell the man's name. Who are we looking for? Well, they know who they're looking for, and it's just a matter of time. He's going to show up. Oh, well, aren't we awesome? You are awesome, Jason. God bless you. Is Bugsy on here? I haven't seen Bugsy on this morning. Bugsy had the COVID. He had the COVID. But I want to say was it Friday? I think it was Friday. He went to get the monoclonal shot or the infusion or whatever it is. The treatment. He went to go get the monoclonal treatment. And listen, less than 48 hours. That was Friday afternoon at 1:30. Saturday morning. I asked him how he's feeling. He said he has none of the COVID effects except being extremely tired. That was in less than 24 hours. Yeah. Well, you mean the Friday night one? Yeah, but he did well. He has done well from the monoclonal treatment. I just checked jail view, and I think they got the kid, Benson. Okay, Terry John Benson. All right. That's who it was that stole the car. Jason says, can I ask someone to be kind enough to allow me to email it and make sure to email it and make sure. What? Your thesis? Oh, yeah. Yep. Sure. Jason, you can email your thesis. 4 shots in the stomach. What? That's what the monoclonal is? Are you serious? They treat it like it's rabies. 4 shots in the stomach. Donna, you got the monoclonal as well? Yep, it works, John. Renee says. Dale got the treatment and has recovered quickly. Good. Is it in the stomach? That's cray-cray. I don't know if I want that. I know, but they knew who it was. 2 in the belly, 2 in the arm. It didn't hurt. Okay. How long did it take? I mean, how long did it take to get the shots? Did you have to set up an appointment, or you just go over with your doctor's note? What is? All right. It's a bueno thing. It doesn't hurt. It just stings. Okay. But anyway, the monoclonal's working. The monoclonal is working, and that's a good thing. We like that. That's shots I don't want. Well, look, but if it doesn't, affect your blood cells to where they change shape or change your DNA, I'm good with it. They are taking walk-ins. Oh, good. It's free. It's free. Multiple areas or abdomen, belly, arm, leg. All right. Go to drip therapy in Pensacola and get vitamin. If you could do that as well. You could do that as well, Heather. I had that offered to me when I had the Rona. Stacker compiled a list of the states where food stamps are used the most during the SNAP data released July 10th, 2020 by USDA. The number of households and poverty rates are current as of 2019 data from the Census Bureau. States are ranked by the percent of households that receive food stamps in April. Additional information came from sources like the Center for American Progress, Feeding America, state websites, and local food banks. Here's Florida by the numbers. The percent of households receiving food stamps was 19%. That puts us at 41st among all states. I guess hold on a second. Total households receiving food stamps was 1,499,980. The average monthly benefit per household was $216, which was 41st among all states. More than half of Florida children live below or approaching the poverty line. 66% of children enrolled in public school qualify for free or discounted school lunches. The state and the country in general do not allow aid programs like SNAP to cover feminine hygiene products. What does that have to do with food stamps? I don't know. But there's your SNAP information. And we don't allow feminine hygiene products. Okay. An hour process for the treatment. Have to have a positive. Okay, that makes sense. Wear a mask. It was 28 positive and 9 negative people there. Why were there negative people there? Were they drivers for the? I thought you had to have a positive. Yeah, we want everybody to recover. 75% of the sick people waiting for treatment when Dale was there said they had been vaccinated. Oh, no, that cannot be true, Kim. You are a spreader of misinformation. The monoclonal antibody treatment is altered rats' DNA. Body shape determines where the shots are administered. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, you have to be a high risk, I imagine. I know. I was negative. If you're high risk, you can get it. Exactly. Dale went to the Santa Rosa Medical Center. He got the monoclonal there. What? You do not. Okay. There you go. So it's good. I only get $73 in SNAP and don't get it until the 25th of every month. Well, you're below average. You need to say, hey, I want the 216. That's the average. 850-771-0049. Prices are expected to average $3.11 a gallon for gas, 90 cents higher than Labor Day 2020. Well, that's because Joe Biden has done such a good job. He has done a great job, has he not? Gas Buddy cited companies reopening offices and increased travel for the higher prices, but cautioned the Delta COVID-19 variant is making predictions difficult. While COVID continues to have a leading role in gasoline demand and companies plan their return to office, prices may be less predictable than normal. However, seasonality will persist, and that means less gasoline demand as we progress through fall into winter. And cost savings from the switch back to cheaper winter gasoline in mid-September will drop prices. Now, Joe Biden will take credit for that. Gas prices have dropped under me because COVID and normal winter blends. Good. I'm glad they are. I don't know. Dale didn't pay anything for the treatment. So good. Maybe it was that our insurance covered. I don't know. There aren't words to describe how well he has performed. You mean Joe Biden? Well, he is a special dude. He is a special dude. And I think he ought to be recognized for how special he is. Don't you think? Don't you think he ought to be recognized for his speciality? He is special. I'm not loading up some pictures. Sorry. It's not working correctly today. Your gas prices right now. Pace, Milton Raceway is $2.88 a gallon. That's on Highway 90. Murphy Express and Pace is $2.88 a gallon. Gulf Breeze, out of those that are reporting from Gulf Breeze, there's several that are not reporting, but it is the lowest I found was $3.07, and Navarre Walmart Market is $2.95. Well, Renee, you missed that. Someone took it down, i.e. Facebook. We had 7,000 views. We had 7,000 views as of Saturday night. And then Sunday morning, it was gone. That's it. Regeneron, yeah. But the monoclonal doesn't cost you anything. It's free. Right. Milton Post had it up. And they didn't take it down. And I didn't take it down. It offended somebody at Facebook, evidently. Oh, this is wild. Find a picture. There is a picture for this. These are burnt cars. At approximately 1 o'clock Sunday afternoon, a multiple vehicle fire was reported at the airport rental car service area located on the north side of the airport. Pensacola fire engines showed up, and they began to extinguish the fire that began in one of the vehicles and spread to the two adjacent parked vehicles. No one was injured. No structures were harmed. They just burned up. Now, Stephanie is sliding the Santa Rosa County Medical Center. It's not an open wound. It's not a heart issue. You're just getting Regeneron. So there you go. Probably offended one of the BOCC. Well, I'm sure it did. I am certain that it did. Yeah. Right. Okay. So anyway, the rental cars burn up. This has gone off the rails. So all this is interesting as well. According to CNN, St. Bernard Parish President Guy McGinnis says 22 barges have broken loose because of Hurricane Ida. High winds are cause for concern. The Coast Guard will wait for the winds to die down before trying to pry and maneuver the barges from harm's way. McGinnis said on Twitter that the Kerner Swing Bridge in Lafayette was hit by one of those loose barges. Skanska could not be reached for comment. We'll see what happens. I know what happened. I know what happened, Renee. I don't think it was chance. It wasn't Chance's speech. There was some Trump stuff, and some vaccine stuff, which I didn't want. But that's what threw it off. We're gonna have another one. No. I understand. We're gonna have another rally. We had great turnout And we will have yet another one. And looking forward to that. St. Bernard is the forgotten parish. Okay. Well, who's there? It's the patron saint of forgotten parishes, I guess. I don't know. He was raised in St. Bernard. They're great dogs. 850-771-0049. All right. I don't know, but the barges in these hurricanes, why are they not secured? But they're not. They just aren't. So, you get it. You understand. The rally was what it was, and we had a good turnout. I think everybody had a good time. And you I think I'm guessing a few hundred people. I don't know. Yes, you are correct, Renee. That was my instructions, but that wasn't the intent. Around 200 people. Okay, so there you go. But we can draw a crowd and have a good time. All right, so this is going on. A Nevada school board member said he had thoughts of suicide before stepping down and amid threats and harassment in Virginia. A board member resigned over, in Virginia, a board member resigned over what he saw as politics driving decisions on masks. The vitriol at board meetings in Wisconsin had one member fearing he would have his tires slashed. School board members are largely unpaid. Traditionally, former educators and parents who step forward to shape school policy, choose a superintendent, and review the budget. But a growing number are resigning or questioning their willingness to serve as meetings have devolved into shouting conflicts between deeply political constituencies over how racial issues are taught, masks in schools, and COVID-19 vaccines and testing requirements. In his letter of resignation from Wisconsin's area school board, Rick Grothos said its work had become toxic and impossible to do. In Vail, Arizona, speakers at a recent meeting took turns blasting school board members over mask vaccines and discussions of race in schools, even though the board had no plans to act on or discuss any of those topics at that particular meeting. It's my constitutional right to be as mean as I want to you guys, one woman said. The board moved on after more than an hour, only to be interrupted by more shouting. Board member Allison Pratt recalled thinking that if she weren't already on the board, she wouldn't aspire to be. Now, here's what is being left out of this story. This makes it seem like people are just unreasonable. Oh my gosh, these people are just freaks. And they show up to these meetings and shout and scream because they're not being listened to. We know that. Now, even though it wasn't going to be discussed at that meeting, they probably didn't have any of that stuff in the meeting. But people are finding out what's going on. Like the Santa Rosa County schools with their Black Lives Matter posters and all that CRT stuff up on the walls. In the books that they say are not CRT that have CRT. You got me? That's what we're looking at. Oh, my word. And these people are wanting to be heard, and they're not being heard. And yes, they're angry, and they have every right to be angry. Now, were these people, the board members feared they would have their tires slashed. It didn't mean that they did. You see what I'm saying? Overreaction. I had thoughts of suicide. Really? If that is the kind of person that is on the school board, if you have that kind of stress, you don't need to be on the school board. Resign. Which I think they did. But listen, you see how they twist the story. You see how they they didn't have any plans to discuss it. It wasn't on the agenda, but the people found out because of what happened previously. People are showing up. People care. And even though you don't, you need to listen to them. You can't slip it past them anymore. You want woke? You got woke. You got people that are awakened to your crap that you're shoveling. What is Jason? The only parents they care about. No, okay. No, don't worry about that. The school system is making things worse, not better. You are correct, Renee. You are correct. They are not listening to you. This is everywhere. And they are not telling the truth in this story. Right. Now, I disagree. Now, it's my constitutional right to be as mean as I want to you guys. Now, you don't know what happened before that. You don't know what was done to this woman before she spoke that line. They're giving you the woman's line without telling you what came before. You don't know what she was pressed to before she said that. They probably told her to stand down. You're being mean. Or maybe she was just being firm. You don't know. These people are snowflakes. There is a concept of being justly heard that isn't being followed. People become agitated. Yes, when they don't feel justly heard. When constituents feel ignored, they ramp up the volume and angst. Yes, Ty. Absolutely. Hence the rally Friday night. Hence the 7,000 views of the video. Look, everybody has a right to speak out, especially when their children are concerned. I don't trust the school system. Can I tell you a little story? A little personal story. When I was a senior in high school, I had gone to the same school from kindergarten through 11th grade. And I pulled myself out of public school and enrolled myself in a Christian school as a graduating senior because I saw the problems with the public school. As a student, it's time that everybody gets woke in the right way. The school system is not your friend. It's not. It's not your friend. Acting swiftly on President Joe Biden's promise to retaliate for the deadly suicide bombing at Kabul airport, the U.S. military said it killed 2 members of the Islamic State group's Afghanistan affiliate with a drone strike in the group's eastern stronghold. They killed 2. We killed 2 of theirs. They killed 13 of ours. We don't need these pinpointed attacks. If someone slaps you, you punch them. That's what you do. Renee says, what? Me running back to the mic for public forum at 12:30 a.m. Yes, well, that's disrespect. They disrespected you by pushing you off that long. I got your chance. I don't trust them either. The attack Saturday local time came amid what the White House called indications that ISIS planned to strike again as U.S.-led evacuation from Kabul airport moved into its final days. Tuesday, tomorrow, is his deadline for completing the exit. I will tell you this, that Glenn Beck flew out 5,100 Christians. No government help. Biden authorized the drone strike, and it was ordered by Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin, defense official said, speaking on the condition of anonymity to provide details not yet publicly announced. It was not immediately clear whether the targeted ISIS members were directly involved in Thursday's airport attack. The military initially said one person was killed. Now, well, they should have bombed, they should have blown up all the weapons, destroyed all the weapons, but they didn't. Joe Biden is an absolute train wreck. Here is the issue. And I've mentioned this before. Hear me. I'm going to tell you that I am right on this. I am right on this. Hear me. That the Democrats got the 25th Amendment through, and it was not for Trump. This was instituted by the Democrats for Joe Biden. They wanted it in place for Joe Biden. Now, Joe Biden has shown himself to be ineffective. And, well, they want to, maybe chance. That's what the arms are for. But here's the thing, is the Democrats don't want to pull the trigger, so to speak, on the 25th Amendment. They want the Republicans to do their dirty work. And you know what? The Republicans are falling for it. The Republicans are falling for it. This is what is set up. This is the thing that's set up, is that there are those that want the 25th Amendment so they can get Joe Biden out of there from the Democrat side, and the Republicans are falling for it. The Democrats don't want to do it. They want the Republicans to do it. Do our dirty work. And it is working. And the Republicans are calling for Biden to step down. Bombing those individuals is like boycotting Baskin Robbins because Dairy Queen, yeah. What? I don't understand that, Joey. Explain to me that. I don't want to get it. Those individuals. What individuals? The two in the vehicle? I don't get it. A multi-state human trafficking operation resulted in the rescue of dozens of victims and the arrest of more than 100 suspects. That's from Missouri's Attorney General. Operation United Front was led by the Missouri Attorney General's office and the Missouri State Highway Patrol, and included several other agencies from 11 other states across the country. Each state conducted its own operation while working in conjunction with Missouri authorities. Most operations utilized undercover officers who arranged dates or meetups with potential human trafficking victims or posed as a victim themselves to meet with suspected buyers or traffickers. Attorney General Eric Schmidt said in a news release that a total of 47 victims and sex workers, including 2 minors, were rescued, and 102 suspects were arrested across several states. Nice. Agencies from other states involved Illinois, Iowa, Kentucky, Minnesota, Nebraska, North Dakota, South Dakota, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Texas, and Wisconsin. There you go. A large amount of currency was also seized in Iowa. Joey says the ones they bombed, they don't even know if they had anything to do with the... Well, you're right. But what I'm saying is they ought to... They can find the Taliban. They group for meetings. This isn't Antifa groups for meetings, right? They're organized. You can shut down their social media and then bomb them. Bomb them. Bomb them. And look, will there be collateral damage? Maybe their women's, their children's, and maybe. However, you got to cut the head of the snake off. And they always use women and children as shields. They always do. They do around Israel. The Hamas, they use women and children as shields, and they're going to. Let them have it. We're going to bomb the Taliban back to the Stone Age. They come back with, upgrade. I know. Look, the Taliban is not out of the Stone Age. They're still Stone Age. They got trucks, vehicles, and they got weapons because we give them to them. I know there's collateral damage now, and we just need to, but Biden is not a man to do that. Biden wants ice cream and his pudding cup. Biden is a weak person. All he can think about is mask mandates and vaccine mandates. Well, you're right. And that's the way it should have been, Joey. You slap me, I punch you. And that is how it needs to work. Because we don't have a leader. We do not have any kind of leader. If the 25th Amendment is enacted, I know. You're correct, Ty. But we don't need to do the 25th Amendment. Impeach him. But don't remove him. Don't remove him. Charlie, Wisconsin. What? I don't know. So look, this is Charlie Wilson. So listen. Biden is weak and feckless. He is absolutely a horrible leader. You could thank the Democrats for this piece of garbage that cost the lives of military, our troops, the biggest loss of life since in over 10 years. In over 10 years, because Biden had no plan. There he is. What was I going to say again? This guy is worthless. He is worthless. You talk about an empty suit, that's an empty suit. He is letting them run the show. He comes out, he goes, I'm not supposed to answer any questions. I'm not supposed to answer any questions. They told me not to. Who's running the show? If he's saying he's not supposed, they tell me he's the president of the United States. He's supposed to be the most powerful man in the world. And they told me not to answer any questions. He's not the leader. He is an empty suit. They said, you wanted to be president, we'll make you president. We do the decisions. You just be the face. I know. Obama almost did him a favor by doing that, by helping Jimmy Carter out. But Joe Biden finally did it. This guy is a disaster. They're more concerned with staying on their message than the well-being of the country. What is their message, Chance? What is their message? Mandates? Vaccine mandates? Fauci is all for vaccine mandates for students. He wants your students to get the shot. I think it's a good idea. He says. Not me. He says that. Oh, my word. Yeah, you get it. You get it. Absolute train wreck. Yeah, because he's a puppet. I like Howdy Doody. Just read from the just read from the teleprompter. That's what he does, and not very well. I got this card. They give me a card. It's got my bathroom schedule on it. It's got my name and address on it in case I forget, and it tells me who to call on for questions when I'm allowed to take questions. Nobody, the media doesn't believe this guy. The media doesn't believe him. And the media is starting to turn on him. Of course, they turned on Trump from day one, but he's a dumpster fire. Yes. Yes. Will he be removed by the 25th Amendment by Republicans? That's what the Democrats want. I think that yes. I think that is coming very, very quickly. The Republicans will be the ones to do it, and the Democrats will just sit back and smile. They're gonna be outraged publicly, but they are gonna be so thrilled because this is exactly what they wanted. The Republicans are rhinos. Well, the Republicans are Republicans. This is the Democrat. Yes, the Republicans need to step back and say, "Well, no, he's your president. We don't want to disrespect. We don't want to disrespect the office of the presidency like you did. So, yeah, do your own dirty work. You enacted the 25th Amendment. You got that thing going. You take him out because we're not going to. Do your own dirty work." And the only one I know who would be able to see that would be Rand Paul. I'm not impressed with the Republicans and their actions right now. Well, because you got Mitch McConnell, who's a moron. I hope Kevin McCarthy has the foresight to see what they're doing, but I don't know. We've got some problems. Goodness, my friends. But that's what you got with Joe Biden. So we'll see what happens. But I will tell you that they will push this off and try to make the Republicans do their work. And the Republicans will do it. Now, the Republicans will feel like they don't have any other option but to do it. But I don't know. We shall see. We shall see. All right. Anything else? Just listen. Watch your weather for today. Watch the weather. Let me give you the forecast again because I think it's important. Lots of rain today. Thunderstorms likely. Rainfall be locally heavy at times. Isolated tornadoes possible. High of 81. Winds around 25 miles an hour. Chance of rain 100%. 1 to 2 inches of rain expected. Please be weather aware today. Thunderstorms likely tonight. Potential for heavy rainfall. Low near 76. Rainfall may reach 1 inch. Chance of rain tonight 90%. And we got rain tomorrow as well. Please watch what's going on. There are tornado watches that have been extended until 4 p.m. this afternoon. Tropical weather statement in effect. River flood warning Tuesday from 10:38 38, that's odd, until 11:42 p.m. It's so weird. It's weird. All right, Peggy, you too. I know. I kind of figured that was the case. I think I'm back on. But weird weather. But you got people coming in from out of town. Please give them assistance as they flee the storm, and give them help, direction, whatever you need to do. All right. Point them to services. All right, my friends. We're going to get out of here because I'm losing some signal. So we'll be back tomorrow. God bless you. Thank you so much. Stay strong.